manager, upgrade. Dow, down 172. This is CBS News.
Every Sunday, moderator Margaret Brennan goes face-to-face with top leaders to make you better informed. Face the Nation, Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at WGNSradio.com. This is The Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
And good morning, everyone. Johnny B. back with you, praising the Lord. Glad to be up and alive, and every day's a new day. Brian, I hope I get to a song I wrote called You'll Never Have This Day Again, because that several songs I wrote have taken on all new meaning to me, the one who wrote them, since Avent Lane passed away. And I think back on life, and I think back on the music we shared and the songs of mine that he liked and enjoyed singing with me. And I thought his memorial service was absolutely beautiful. The vocalist was incredible. The pastor did an incredible job with the message, and got to greet the family and have fellowship after. But it was just so cool that one of the 3 pictures you had posted of Avent, the furthest one on the right, is always, I thought,
one of him playing in the orchestra, I think. Symphony.
Maybe it was the symphony.
I think he was dressed all in black.
All in black, had the black beret, and he's got that side profile of him, just looking so cool, the beard and everything. And Beatrice, of course, his bass. Yeah. And at the funeral, they had an enlarged version of that picture down front by the podium. Then up on the upper stage, they had Beatrice, the bass, with an empty stool and the black beret sitting on the stool. It was just incredible image. And
I do want to say that I've heard from 2 different people, and one of those being Bart, who said that last Friday's show was wonderful.
Well, great. I appreciate that. I did see Bart at the funeral. He was very complimentary of it to me over there personally, and he's an elder there.
Yes.
Yeah.
First Presbyterian.
At the First Pres, and I didn't realize that till then. They had all the elders come in right before the family and sit together on a front row over in the right section, and then the family came in, and all the family sat in the middle section, and it was just a wonderful service. I was uplifted by it, and saddened, but uplifted, and Avent, I know, was smiling down. And Brian,
I heard of shoulder to shoulder in the church too.
It was an incredible crowd, and that line to go through the receiving line was very long. I will say this: I want no lines at my funeral. Lines will be forbidden. I don't
lines.
No line. I don't want lines. People just have to make a massive whatever. I went to Marty Robbins' visitation, and there was no line.
Yeah.
I found a way to walk right up to the casket, and without spending hours doing it. But anyway, that doesn't take away from the beauty of that and the class with which Marlene and Matt and Molly have handled themselves through this. They've been incredibly strong and impressive. But what I was going to say, I sometimes distract myself.
I've noticed.
Hey, was that Haley's Comet? Okay,
No, it was a fly.
Brian and I were chatting about our respective ways we doze off in the evening when we get home.
Yeah.
And I dozed off last night and then wake up at 2 in the morning and try to go to bed, and it's impossible. But that's neither here nor there. There I go again.
Rabbit.
I went to the hospital several times. I went to hospice several times. Avent was never able to converse with me, and that was fine. I just wanted to say a lot of things to him. But our last actual conversation we had was by phone, and he was letting me know, he had called me, and his voice, he sounded really weak. He was letting me know he's going back in the hospital. That was this last time. And we were talking about some legal things. We were talking about music things even. One of the things which I'll have to take fault for is that I just wasn't diligent enough. Avent and I had started recording all my original written songs. And we'd gotten several, but that will never be finished, unless maybe Matt can help me with it or something, and find it. But what he did say is he closed that telephone conversation. He said, "Johnny B, you're just like a brother to me." And I said, "Avent, you're just the same to me, bro." And it was so appropriate that those were the last words we spoke.
Yeah.
Because I had a brother, baby brother David, who we sang together for years. I so wish you could have heard us together. He made us sound incredible.
I've heard the one clip.
Yeah.
From YouTube from years ago.
Yeah, and there's a couple that have been preserved. But he had the most incredible harmony, ear, and voice I've ever experienced. And I've sung with a lot of singers, and I've listened to a lot of singers. And God bless, he passed away when he was just 59, but I have never, ever had a harmony ear. I cannot hear it. I cannot sing it. If you give me a lot of time, like for a musical play, I can memorize some harmony, like it's a melody line maybe, but I just don't hear it.
Yeah.
Other people, boom. And Avent had not like my brother, but he had a doggone good harmony ear. He didn't have the voice of my brother, but he could sing a really good harmony. And as you've heard, he and Mickey harmonized to my songs. And so as I thought about that and thought about us really being like brothers, I wanted to start today with some original songs. I want to start with this original song and do some original songs which in one way or another bring Avent back to my heart and mind. But I wrote this as a eulogy for my brother's funeral. And then I turned it into a song later. It's called On the Other Side. And so I think it's very appropriate to sing it in honor of Avent, just like I did many years ago in honor of my real life brother, called On the Other Side. But remember that part about I can't sing harmony, because that'll play into the end of the song. I'll see you, brother, on the other side, where you will lead and be my guide down shady lanes and quiet walks. We'll stroll along and laugh and talk. You'll answer all my whys and whens, for you'll be my big brother then, because you have gone on before, You'll show me all I have in store. On the other side, that's where we'll be together for eternity, freed from this side where life must end, safe on that side where life begins. You'll show me why there are no tears, no pain, no worry, and no fears. And when at last I understand, you'll tell me all that you have planned. How all your buds will be there soon to listen to you sing your tunes with the sweetest notes you've ever sung. Forever happy, forever young. On the other side, that's where we'll be together for eternity, freed from this side where life must end, safe on that side where life begins. And I'll join in and sing with you, just like the way we used to do. But then you'll grin and wink at me, for I can finally sing the harmony. On the other side, that's where we'll be together for eternity, freed from this side where life must end, safe on that side where life begins. Safe on that side where life begins. Amen. This was one of the songs that Avent would bring some really good harmony on. This was along with Mickey Gannon and a song I wrote in 2017 called "The Code of the West." It's after a book, inspired by a book titled "Cowboy Ethics: What Wall Street Can Learn from the Code of the West," written by James P. Owen, a successful Wall Street broker who became disenchanted and disillusioned with the lack of honesty and keeping one's word when a handshake was all that was required in life. And he took a sabbatical, went out west, was able to discover these, I think there were 10 of them, 10 components of the Code of the West, 10 different codes, I guess. And with a Western artist, David Stocklein, he brought out this really unique formatted book entitled, as I just said. And this book was given to me by Cliff and Jane Sharp after one of our times we played at their annual greenhouse ball or annual festival. And I think I had to, like I do with writing anybody else's work, even if somebody sends me a poem, which has happened on more than one occasion, it always has to be reworked and tweaked and added to, taken from. And so I had to come up with some of my own, not mine, but codes that I know are true, and make them fill out the verses and make the song work. But I think it turned out pretty well. Called "The Code of the West." And there's a harmony part that I can hear Avent singing now. But Sometimes in my dreams I go back, it seems, to a place and a time long ago. It's not like today, where people will say anything and don't know right from wrong. A cowboy sitting there with gray mustache and hair by a campfire where I am his guest. And he talks of a way I wish we had today, how to live by the code of the West. Live with courage each day, work hard and say much more by talking much less. Be tough but fair, and always be square, and always stay true to yourself. Always ride for the brand, and be willing to stand by your friends no matter the test. Do what has to be done, even things that ain't fun. It's just part of the code of the West. Oh, the code of the West was based not on myth, nor on rules that could be bent or changed. It lived in men's hearts, and it set them apart, those who live life on the open range. Yes, the cowboy back then was a man among men, and he always would give it his best. His word was his bond, he could be counted on, 'cause he lived by the code of the West. Some things ain't for sale, be willing to fail, and all of your promises keep. Take pride in your work, from duty never shirk, 'cause you know what you sow you will reap. Always finish what you start, and never depart from the truth, from what's right or what's best. Know where to draw the line, and my friends, you will find how to live by the code of the West. Oh, the code of the West was based not on myth, nor on rules that could be bent or changed. It lived in men's hearts, and it set them apart, those who live life on the open range. Yes, the cowboy back then was a man among men, and he always would give it his best. His word was his bond, he could be counted on, 'cause he lived by the code of the West. Make your word your bond, be counted on, and live by the code of the West. Amen. It was so funny. I got up early this morning. I changed my whole plan about the show because yesterday was Roy Orbison's birthday, and I had his songs all lined up to do, but didn't feel right. I wanted to have one more week to honor my friend Avent Lane and our friendship and reminisce with you kind folks and share some memories, share some thoughts, share some philosophies. And I have a listing of all the songs of my keepers, I call them. It's a list of about 51 songs that I've written. And some of them are little novelty songs and things like that. And I was just scrolling through some stuff, and I come across this thing, which I put together. And then later with Avent, we put together a takeoff on little Jimmy Dickens' "May the Bird of Paradise Fly Up Your Nose," or "Bird of Paradise" as it may be called. I cannot remember what Avent did, but he got me on something. And expose me or to something weird, funny, or goofy I was doing, or maybe even embarrassing. And we kind of, in loving friendship, jostled with each other and sparred over that and how he could throw me under the bus. So, wanting to win out and have the last say, I took little Jimmy Dickens' song and wrote an extra verse and chorus about Avent. And then he got such a chuckle, we got together and wrote another one after another verse or two and chorus after one of our shows we did. I forget where it was. We had a very, very low turnout, even though both his old friends and my old friends were promising us they would be there. None of them showed. And to vent our disdain, we wrote some additional verse and chorus to that song, and let me see if I can find this. So I will put them together. Here we go. It is just so. This wasn't even listed in my songs. I just happened to stumble across it in my index of songs. I just thought it was so appropriate. So thank you, Lord. I have a friend, his name is Avent Lane. He always had my back without complaint. Favors bestowed without a fuss. Rarely I'd get cussed. I never dreamed he'd throw me under the bus. So may the bird of paradise fly up his nose. May an elephant caress him with his toes. May Beatrice live where the sun never goes. May the bird of paradise fly up his nose. Beatrice was the name of his upright bass. A group of dear old friends were coming to our show, but we don't see them here, and where they wound up we don't know. Since there are no shows for our show, we should tell them where to go, but instead we'd just like for them to know. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May you be surprised by fire ants in your clothes. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. Right, so may the bird of paradise fly up all your noses. Oh, I'm gonna miss that dear friend. Brings to mind this song. Avent was 77. And some folks would call that a nice ripe old age to live to. Others might differ, but after I went through a very life-threatening illness back in 2019, convinced I wouldn't survive it, the Lord inspired me to write this song in 2020. Because we've all had friends who have died at a very, very young age. Some of us had children. We've lost children at a very young age, and always expecting to outlive our kids. And that's the hardest, I'm sure. But I've always been mystified by the various and different lifespans people have, celebrities have, regular old folks have. And so what the Lord spoke to me in my heart those 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago, was be thankful for the time you have. Your time's appointed to you. Be thankful for the time you do have. And that's come home even more this last week since Avent Lane's passing. So, Lord, thank you for the time, 2020. Another year has come and gone, and Lord, you've blessed me once again to see another old year out and another new year in. How many more will I be granted? How many more will be mine? It's not for me to know, but Lord, thank you for the time. That time with Mom and Dad were such precious times we had. Time with brother, sister too, time with my love, oh so true. Time with all my kids, time with my friends and all my kin. Lord, thank you once again. How long one's life will be is such a mystery. But no matter how long one lives, this life on earth is but a mist. So I yearn to make it last, because it goes so fast. And till those golden stairs I climb, Lord, thank you for the time. My time with Mom and Dad were such precious times I had. Time with brother, sister too, time with my love, oh so true. Time with all my kids, time with my friends and all my kin. Lord, thank you once again. And till those golden stairs I climb, Lord, thank you for the time. Amen, Lord, thank you for the time. It's one of the gospel songs I've written that a lot of folks, I'm very grateful and gratified and humbled and thankful have been blessed by, and Avent. I've just got songs of mine that he always seemed to like and compliment me on and love to sing harmony to. And this one's called We All Have Our Hills to Climb. 2015. The other day at the cafe, I just sat down, had my first sip of coffee and looked around. Then a stranger came and joined me. He looked right in my eyes and smiled, and he said it was okay for me to frown. Somehow he saw the sadness in my soul, but where he came from and how he got there, I don't know. But when I longed for peace and comfort, he gave me both when I needed them most. And these words that will always with me go. He said we all have our heels to climb, and sometimes they seem like mountains far too high for us to make it over and reach the other side. Yes, we all have our heels to climb. He said he knew that I had mountains all around, and though I tried to climb, I just fell down. But it was when he told me secrets that could not come from man that at last I began to understand. You see, the master doesn't hurt or beat us down, and he doesn't give us mountains we can't climb. He'll lift us up and carry us over, and on the other side we'll stand. Sometimes he'll even send an angel to lend a hand. Because we all have our hills to climb, and sometimes they seem like mountains far too high for us to make it over and reach the other side. Yes, we all have our heels to climb, but with the Lord there's not a mountain we can't climb. So true. Amen. Thank you, Lord. And I even love to cut up on this song. And especially at the end there, he'd throw in some extraneous words and utterances and rhymes and notes and all kinds of things. And so I have fond memories of this song, singing it with Avent. And I'm inspired by all kind of things in terms of my songwriting. This is all the way back in 2012 I wrote this, but that's back in the days when I was a bicyclist and rode the bike quite often until I had a terrible crash in 2014, breaking 9 bones, all on the same side of my body. That makes it very difficult. But I was riding a bicycle on that, what's the road there? Doggone it, behind the Stones River Country Club golf course. There's a little Baptist or Primitive Baptist church that always would have pithy sayings on their church sign. And one day I'm riding my bike by there, and on the church sign they had these words: "If you're in a rut, quit digging." So, bingo, that became a song. And I even just got a kick out of it. Well, if you're in a rut, quit digging. If you're out of sorts, get in it. If you're down and out, get up and in. It's time, my friend, to sink or swim. Quit stewing, but you can do it. Get to it. Well, if you're bummed, stressed, freaked, or burned, or any old out that makes you churn, if you're at rock bottom and in the dumps, if you're on the ropes and took some unfair lumps, 3 words for you: get over it, that'll do. Well, it takes more muscles to frown than smile, so don't waste muscles on a worthless scowl. Down in the mouth is dumb times 3. Don't cop no attitude with me. Fit to be tied, ain't bona fide. So what if you zigged when you should have zagged? Unzig the zig and rezag the zag. If you gum the works, degummify, yeah. Find the fix and not alibis. Just do what it takes and everything's Jake. It's time to live without excuse, to take the blame without a ruse, accept responsibility, drop the yada 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 and po-po me. Just can the trash talk and walk the walk, Quit selling short when the price is you. Quit looking down, there's a better view. If you're at wit's end, begin again. Sorry. Forget cop out and don't think cave in. Just win the struggle and Bob's your uncle, And if you bit off more than you can chew, just spit it out and try something new on sour grapes. No longer dine if you're in a pickle, hop out of the brine. Wipe the egg off your face, ain't no disgrace. Redo, that's my food verse. If you're always close but no cigar, the short end of the stick is where you are. It may be because you act the fool. Get your dander up instead of staying cool. Take a step back, don't blow your stack. Oh, come on in there, Avent Lane. So if you're in a rut, quit digging. If you're out of sorts, get in it. If you're down and out, get up and in. It's time, my friend, to sink or swim. Quit stewing, but you can do it. Get to it. And here's where you'd really cut up. Quit stewing, you can do it. Get to it. I said it one more time. Just quit stewing, you can do it. Oh, get to it. And we'll be right back.
When it comes to your child's health,
You want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris, I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate them. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Trade screens for sunshine. Registration is open for Rutherford County 4-H Junior Camp, June 8 through 12. Zipline, swimming, and outdoor fun for 4th through 6th graders. Sign up now at the Extension website or call 615-898-7710.
Rise and shine. It's early voting time. I'm Melissa Harrell. As your circuit court clerk, I'm focused on one thing, making our legal system work better for you. I've modernized technology, protected your records, and ensured your tax dollars are used wisely. But to keep the progress going, I need your help. Early voting now through April 30th, Election Day, May the 5th. I'm Melissa Harrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by friends to elect Melissa Harrell, Doug Bodery, Treasurer.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. My team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. We've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
This is the weekend for the Master Gardeners Plant Swap. Saturday morning from 9 to 11 over at the Lane Agri Park. The Master Gardeners simply ask that these be non-invasive plants. Once again, the totally free plant swap is this Saturday from 9 in the morning to 11 o'clock over at the Lane Agri Park. That's at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard, next to Paws and just down from Sam's. Also, this Saturday brings the Vet Connect 26 to MTSU. It's all free and an opportunity to learn what is available to help you. That's this Saturday from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon at MTSU's James Union Building. This Saturday. Also, Saturday brings Pioneer Days to Cannonsburg. Walk through history, absolutely free. That's this Saturday at Cannonsburg Pioneer Village. Take advantage of early voting now through April 30th. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Rutherford weather.
Partly cloudy skies today with highs around 84. Cloudy tonight, thunderstorms likely, lows dip down to about 62. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS. Currently, it's 66 degrees.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Thanks to Sharing Change, MTE members are making a difference just by rounding up their monthly bills to support local nonprofits. See how it works at sharingchange.org.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Johnny B. back with you, and thank all of you dear folks both out there in the radio waves and Facebook. And y'all still put this on YouTube or something else, Brian?
So it is, yes. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It is on X, I believe, too. Yeah.
What about it on your, of course, your website?
It's on the website. If you go to the website.
WGNS.com. No, WGNSradio.com?
Yeah.
WGNSradio.com.
Stick the radio in there.
Yep.
And you'll see us. It's right there on the homepage. Actually, we've done a little renewing of the website.
Cool.
And there's a little player that's on every page that you go to.
Oh, neat.
And so if we've got live video going, it'll show a little box with the video. If it's a show that doesn't have video or whatnot, well, it's got the audio player there. You can just sit, you can play it right there.
That's awesome. So dummies like me can navigate it.
We actually kind of had you in mind.
That was good.
We put it together.
I'm glad I could be of assistance there. Oh, boy. Now, I worked really hard on this song. I just did, if you interrupt, quit digging. What I had to do, I had to get a computer out, Google, and look up every colloquialism, pithy saying that's ever been uttered out there, that are out there. Find the ones that would work in a song, massage them, add some of my own. But I've apparently shown my age because two of these, which I have heard all my life, people have never heard of before. And since you're a youngster, I just want to see if that holds true with you.
Okay, I don't know that I'm a youngster anymore.
Everything's Jake.
Never heard that one.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I thought that was just one of the most. I picked out ones I thought would be known to everybody. How about this?
So you knew that one?
Oh yes.
What does it mean?
Everything's cool. Everything's okay.
Everything's Jake?
Everything's Jake.
Okay.
Google it while we're sitting here and let's just see.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then, how about Bob's your uncle?
I have heard that one.
You have heard Bob's your uncle. Okay. Well, let's see if it's still. Maybe it's gone out of existence and it's no longer even there.
There's an Everything's Jake ride at Adventure Time.
Oh. There's no Everything's Jake. I'm just appalled.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, look up the saying. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It is a 1920s, 1930s American slang expression meaning everything's fine, satisfactory, or under control.
There you go.
And it came about. Its use was heavily done. It was heavily used in the Prohibition era.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe even as a code, if somebody was. Maybe some bootleggers would use it with each other to let them know that Everything's Jake. You don't have to worry. We're not getting rated.
Right. To indicate the situation.
Is everything Jake?
The situation's handled. All's good.
There you go. There you go. Well, I know I wasn't crazy.
No. I learned something new today, though.
And now I'm glad I can give you more culture.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got no culture.
No.
Now this, Brian, you will remember. I think you'll remember this. Avent loved this little ditty I wrote. It's a novelty song. It's called She Gives Dumb Blind a Whole New Meaning. Truman was just totally offended by the song. Truman Jones. He thought I was putting down...
That's hard to do.
I know. I thought I was putting down blind women. He thought I was putting down blind women. I said, it's just a novelty song. It's a joke. But I said, Truman, if you'll listen closely, the man in the song is even dumber than her. Her becomes her husband in the song. He's the one singing it. He's dumber than she is. Mm-hmm. Because he meets her when he goes to prepare her TV, and it takes him an hour to figure out the only thing wrong is unplugged.
Not a very smart man.
Well, so how could he think I was picking on the girl? And at the end, I just talk about how loving and wonderful she is and gives his life a whole new meaning. So I never, but Avent got a kick out of the song and would love to sing parts of it with me. And it's one of the ones I thought of. So I'm going to do it this morning. Sorry to all you blinds out there. When I was a boy, I was quite obsessed with blonde-headed women who had big chests. Of drawers. So I planned to marry the perfect blonde, a gorgeous one with no clothes on. On the floor. Then I wed the blonde of my dreams. She was a living doll and had lots of cool things, like appliances. She had some nice appliances, and she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning, yeah. I knew it was fate when we first met. I just repaired her new TV set. It was unplugged. It only took an hour, so I looked around. I knew she was the one when I found a huge chest of drawers, a really nice chest of drawers. It was only later I began to glean that she might be missing something in between. Her ears, her lovely ears, but she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning, oh yeah. She irons her clothes with them on. She thinks the toaster is a telephone. Even after she answers it. But I like putting salve on her cheek and hands. And after all, it was a foreign brand. It was made in Hawaii. And lots of folks squeal when they answer hello. But when she does, she has an afterglow. She's so special, so very special, and she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. When expecting our first, she was so perplexed. So I asked what it was that had her vexed. She said, I just hope it's mine. I just hope it's mine. She put baby diapers on in reverse, but she figured it out soon after our first. By the third, you know, the second one liked it. But she keeps our children out of harm's way. She never leaves them alone or lets them play with the phone, the telephone. But she builds me up and by me stands. It's because of her I'm happier than a pig in slop, a pig in slop. And she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. Here we go. Yeah, she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. She lifts me up, and on her I'm leaning. Being sharp as a marble ain't demeaning, 'cause she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. Yeah, she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. She lifts me up, and on her I'm leaning. Take a look at her heart, it's quite revealing, 'cause she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. Yes, she gives dumb blonde a whole new meaning. I still like it. I still think it's kind of cute. I even actually gave me a little help with this song, because Truman, speaking of him, challenged me to write a prairie song. And after saying I think all the prairie songs that had ever been written had been written, he chastised me and goaded me into, got my pride riled up, and I wanted to sit down and write this. And I was over at Avent's house several times, fine-tuning it, and him helping me tweak it a little. But it, the way I wrote it, and this was 2017, I went to the most famous prairie song ever, Bury Me Not on the Lone Prairie, and discovered that it was not originally a prairie song or a western song at all. It was a sailor song, a seagoing song called Bury Me Not in the Deep, Deep Sea. And I thought, well, hey, wait a minute. How about a song about a sailor who grew up on the prairie and is out there in the rolling waves and storms, and like so many people thinking he wanted to get away from his upbringing and early life as fast as he could, and now realizes how wonderful that life was and longs for it again. So that's why it's called The Prairie Will Always Sing to Me. As I look out o'er this rolling sea, my heart carries me back to that wide prairie. In the tall grass sweet as a youth I lay, and the prairie sang all of my cares away. I'd lay low and still, hear the bisons pound and the pronghorns leap o'er that prairie ground. I'd hear the badgers bark and the coyotes howl, and the prairie chickens woo midst the hooting owl. So as I stand my watched, tossed and drenched by the waves, oh, I think of the miles in my ill-spent day. But I'll not be forlorn despite these angry seas, for the prairie will always sing to me. When besieged by gales, no tempest I see, nor the decks awash from the torrent's fury. I feel the prairie breeze, see the switchgrass wave, and the prairie dog burrow in his little cave. And even in the the squall, when for my life I fear. It's the meadowlark's flute-like song I hear, not the storm's discordant cacophony, but a sparrow hawking bobolink symphony. So as I stand my watch, tossed and drenched by the waves, oh, I think of the miles and my ill-spent day. But I'll not be forlorn despite these angry seas, for the prairie will always sing to me. Yes, the prairie will always sing to me. All right. Avent's passing make me think about this song again. Probably our last song. I wrote in 2023, just 3 years ago. It's a true phrase we've all said in one way or another. Live each day to the fullest. Redeem the time. I put it down as, you'll never have this day again, which is so true. When you woke up this morning, what's the first thought that crossed your mind? Was it, I don't want to get up, I just want to take my time? Or was it, I gotta hurry, got some important things to do? Hope you don't mind me suggesting what may be a brand new thought for you and me too. You'll never have this day again. It'll soon be over and forever end. So in everything you put your hand to, honor the Lord in all you do, 'cause you'll never have this day again. Hurry equals worry, ain't you yet figured that out? Trying to win the rat race is always the wrong route. You see now, when you sit and ponder what life's about, here's a brand new thought for you. Think about what you're put here for and what you're called to do, 'cause you'll never have this day again. It'll soon be over and forever end. So in everything you put your hand to, honor the Lord in all you do, 'cause you'll never have this day again. Once you apply this simple lesson, everything will fall in place. Regret and guilt will be no more. You'll never have to plead your case. You'll know contentment like you've never known, and that the Lord is proud of you. And you'll be amazed at all the folks you meet who'll want to know that too. Yes, that you'll never have this day again. It'll soon be over and forever end. So in everything you put your hand to, honor the Lord in all you do, 'cause you'll never have this day again. Hear me one more time. You'll never have this day again. It'll soon be over and forever end. So in everything you put your hand to, honor the Lord in all you do, 'cause you'll gotta do it again. Never have this day. I can't end like that. You'll never have this day again. It'll soon be over and forever end. So in everything you put your hand to, honor the Lord in all you do, 'cause you'll never have this day again. Oh no, you'll never have this day again. Hear me now. You'll never have this day again. Truer words never spoken, folks, that you'll never have this day again. Very true. which, It's like Brian's going to let us go over a few minutes. So we'll do another one that, this was inspired by my other dear friend who's passed on not that long ago. But we're going to break it off right here. Billy Yearwood was who I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
When was it Billy passed on, Brian? It was last year late, maybe. Just sometime last year, I think, maybe.
I cannot. June 24th of 2025.
Yeah.
At 96.
96 years old. Wow, oh, man. Well, Brian, thank you, and thank all you dear, wonderful folks, Lord willing. John 6 is Saturday, Brian.
I heard about that.
At 710 River Hill Road, Sparta, Tennessee. Going to have some free admission, of course, for music, and we'll have some refreshments available, some Calf Killer beer, and some Frito chili pie in honor of Avent Lane, which he loved.
Oh, I heard he loved those.
He loved
told
those.
that story last week.
Yeah, and he was quite bothered when they did not repeat that. You know how Avent could do it, too?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. But it'd be a great day to come up to Sparta. I would highly recommend that if you're inclined to come, you can go on Facebook, John Blankenship, Facebook, John Blankenship. You'll have details there. And I highly recommend to folks, and Brian, you may not even be a beer drinker, and I'm not a big beer drinker, but Calf Killer Brewery in Sparta is just one of the coolest places in the world to go. It is just a cool place. They'll have a selection of brews on. They're open 6 days a week, but it's only Saturday they have the food truck. So that's the day to go. So it'd be perfect timing. Go over there, 11 or 12, and have the food truck and enjoy. Then you get to my place by 2 o'clock. I'm only 20 minutes away. And
you tour Sparta in about 30 minutes.
That's right. The way I drive. Hey, I'm sorry to take your time, but
you're not.
So Saturday, May 2nd, 2 o'clock-ish until. And if you need to get in touch with me, Brian, just contact Brian here at WGNS if you need details. He knows how to reach me. But I realized there was another thing besides those lanes, the highway people identifying the wrong lane that ends and merges. But I've realized something else that really irritates me. I'll be going down the highway doing about 70. And I look behind me, there's not a car in sight anywhere behind me. And yet up ahead, here's a car that's come up on my right-hand side on the side street. And they decide to pull out in front of me. I'm always in the far right lane. Mm-hmm. And there's not a single car behind me. And here I am flying down the highway, and they pull right in front and just start up getting speed. I have to bite my tongue when that happens. I'm kind of sensitive, aren't I?
Maybe a little, but I can understand. It's like,
You've seen it. Why not
you couldn't have waited just a half second?
They could have waited about 3 seconds.
Yeah.